Robert Rauschenberg's NYC, Pioneering Photo Art Centennial Exhibition. Imagine stepping into a world where the mundane becomes magnificent, where the streets of New York City are captured in a way that challenges our perception of reality. This is what Robert Rauschenberg's Centennial exhibition at the Museum of the City of New York brings to life. But here's where it gets truly fascinating. It celebrates not just the artist, but the city itself through his lens. Robert Rauschenberg's New York. Pictures from the Real World opens on September 12, 2025, marking 100 years since the birth of an artist who revolutionized how we see art. Partnering with the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation, the Museum of the City of New York, MCNY, presents a landmark show that delves into Rauschenberg's groundbreaking use of photography and found objects to depict urban life. Renowned as one of the most influential artists of post-war New York, Rauschenberg's unconventional approach to art-making pushed the boundaries of creativity for a whole generation. He believed in integrating the tangible world around him into his work, often incorporating found objects and images from magazines and newspapers into his paintings and sculptures. However, Rauschenberg wasn't just a collector of found imagery. He was also a pioneering photographer with a unique vision, an integral part of his artistic practice that this exhibition highlights. The show is divided into 3 sections: early photographs, in-out city limits, and photography in painting. These segments trace the development of Rauschenberg's photographic techniques and their interaction with other forms of art, like painting, sculpture, and assemblage. His early works primarily feature intimate portraits and experiments with formal elements such as framing, light, and shadow, aiming to flatten the picture plane. A standout section, this project began as a student assignment at Black Mountain College in North Carolina. Rauschenberg's New York photographs from this series showcase his fascination with the cultural symbols and signs he encountered, even in the most ordinary or discarded parts of the city. These images underscore his meticulous observation skills and his relentless pursuit of capturing life's fleeting moments. The exhibition also includes a selection of works from 1963 to 1994 that blend Rauschenberg's New York City photographs with images from around the world. This demonstrates how he reinterpreted his photographic imagery through his innovative methods. By weaving photographs and everyday objects into his art, Robert Rauschenberg centered the realities of life within his creations, explained Sean Corcoran, Senior Curator of Prints and Photographs at MCNY. His work challenges traditional boundaries between art and life, prompting us to examine art. To complement the exhibition, MCNY has published a beautifully illustrated companion book, co-produced with Giles Limited, featuring insights from Sean Corcoran and Helen Shu, Associate Curator for Research at the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation. Stephanie Hill-Wilchfort, Rone Menschel, Director and President of MCNY, expressed enthusiasm for the exhibition, stating, "This event not only honors Rauschenberg's significant impact on the art world, but also celebrates his deep bond with New York City, which played a pivotal role in shaping his artistic journey. We are grateful to the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation for their support in bringing this exploration to life." Courtney J. Martin, Executive Director of the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation, added, "New York was both the backdrop and catalyst for Rauschenberg's work throughout his career. This exhibition reminds us of how the city's vibrant energy and unpredictability were central to his innovative approach to art." For those eager to learn more about Robert Rauschenberg's New York, Pictures from the Real World, the museum's website provides detailed information. This project is made possible by the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation, Elizabeth Belfer, and the Charles and Norma Dana Fund for Special Exhibits. About the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation. The Robert Rauschenberg Foundation carries forward the legacy of artist Robert Rauschenberg, emphasizing his belief in the power of artists to drive social change. Rauschenberg valued the intersection of art and life, embracing chance and collaboration across different fields. The foundation supports new and experimental ways of thinking. About Rauschenberg 100, Robert Rauschenberg's strong belief in the potential of art to enrich individual, communal, and civic sensibilities was central to his philosophy. The Centennial celebrations aim to offer fresh perspectives on his work for both familiar and new audiences. Through a series of global activities and exhibitions, Rauschenberg 100 reevaluates the artist's impact using a modern lens, highlighting his enduring influence on artists and advocates for social progress. The Centennial also encourages interdisciplinary explorations and fosters critical dialogue. For more information and updates on Centennial events and news, visit rauschenberg100.org. About the Museum of the City of New York. Founded in 1923 as a private, non-profit organization, the Museum of the City of New York celebrates and interprets the city's history, art, popular culture, and civic life. It showcases New York's global influence through exhibitions, educational programs, publications, and collections, attracting hundreds of thousands of visitors annually. What do you think about Rauschenberg's innovative approach to blending photography and found objects? How does it reflect the essence of New York City? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Le retour monumental de Barge de Robert Rauschenberg au Guggenheim de New York. Saviez-vous que l'œuvre monumentale de Robert Rauschenberg, Barge, revient à New York pour célébrer le centenaire de sa naissance? Le Guggenheim, en collaboration avec d'autres institutions du monde entier, rend hommage à cet artiste visionnaire dont l'influence perdure. Cet automne, 2 musées new-yorkais de renom célèbrent le 100e anniversaire de la naissance de Robert Rauschenberg, 1925-2008. Avec des expositions qui mettent en lumière des aspects moins connus de sa carrière inventive. Le Guggenheim de New York accueillera en octobre l'immense peinture sérigraphique Barge, 1962-1963, qui revient à New York pour la première fois en près d'un quart de siècle. Cette exposition, qui se concentre sur les collections du musée consacré à Rauschenberg, ne présentera pas ces fameuses combines. Ces œuvres intégrant des objets du quotidien et des animaux empaillés, mais plutôt d'autres facettes de son art pluriel. Un peu plus loin, le Museum of the City of New York, NCNY, exposera ses photographies, en particulier son regard sur la ville de New York. Ce qui est intéressant, c'est que ni l'une ni l'autre de ces expositions ne mettra en avant les combines de Rauschenberg, mais se concentrera sur d'autres aspects de son travail vaste et varié, comme l'explique Joan Young, directrice senior des affaires curatoriales du Guggenheim, qui a travaillé au musée depuis la dernière exposition majeure de Rauschenberg en 1997. Sa carrière était si longue et variée, et il était si prolifique. Cette nouvelle exposition, intitulée Life Can't Be Stopped, fait partie de la série Focus du Guggenheim, lancée en novembre dernier, qui vise à mettre en lumière sa vaste collection. Mais ici, ça devient controversé. Le fait que ces expositions ne mettent pas en avant les combines, les œuvres les plus emblématiques de Rauschenberg, pourrait susciter des débats parmi les amateurs d'art. Et ce qui est encore plus surprenant, c'est que ces expositions ne sont que la partie émergée de l'iceberg. Le Robert Rauschenberg Foundation supervise les célébrations du centenaire et prête plusieurs œuvres au Guggenheim. Le monde entier célèbre l'artiste à travers une série d'expositions. Et voici la question qui fait réfléchir. Ces expositions qui mettent en avant des aspects moins connus de l'œuvre de Rauschenberg ne sont-elles pas plus révélatrices de son génie que ses œuvres les plus célèbres? Qu'en pensez-vous? Laissez vos commentaires ci-dessous. En résumé, le Guggenheim célèbre l'héritage de Rauschenberg avec une exposition unique qui, bien que petite, promet d'être fascinante. C'est un hommage à un artiste dont l'influence perdure et une invitation à regarder au-delà des œuvres les plus connues. Celebrating Robert Rauschenberg, a Guggenheim Retrospective. The upcoming exhibition at the Solomon R. Guggenheim Museum in Manhattan is set to be a significant tribute to the late American artist Robert Rauschenberg, marking the centenary of his birth. Among the highlights will be his impressive 32-foot-long silkscreen painting, titled Barge, 1962-63, which is just one of over a dozen works that will be showcased this fall as part of a worldwide celebration of Rauschenberg's artistic legacy. Opening on October 10th and continuing until April 5th, 2026, the exhibition, aptly named Robert Rauschenberg Life Can't Be Stopped, aims to delve into the artist's innovative use of visual media and commercial printing techniques. This exploration will feature notable pieces from the Guggenheim's own collection, as well as loans from the Robert Rauschenberg Foundation. This exhibition is part of a broader series of events taking place globally to honor Rauschenberg's birth, with participating institutions including the Museum Ludwig in Cologne, Germany, Fundación Juan March in Madrid, Spain, and the Museum of the City of New York in Manhattan. Rauschenberg, who hailed from Texas and grew up without any formal art education, is celebrated as a trailblazer in the pop art movement. His work is characterized by a revolutionary approach to materials that challenge traditional boundaries between different art forms, particularly painting and sculpture. He is especially renowned for his Combine series, 1954-64, which uniquely blended found objects and real-world imagery with abstract painting, as well as for his collaborations with a diverse range of artists, including dancers, musicians, writers, and engineers. In this Centennial exhibition at the Guggenheim, Barge will make a return after nearly 30 years, having previously been featured in a comprehensive retrospective of Rauschenberg's work from 1997 to 1998. This striking piece combines transportation-themed imagery with recognizable visuals drawn from everyday life and classical art, making it the largest work in Rauschenberg's series of 79 silkscreen paintings, most of which were created in a single 24-hour session. Other significant artworks on display will include the vibrant mixed-media piece, untitled Red Painting, 1953-54, and an untitled silkscreen painting from 1963 that focuses on the renowned choreographer Merce Cunningham, a longtime collaborator of Rauschenberg. Joan Young, who was part of the curatorial team for the 1997 retrospective and now serves as the Guggenheim Senior Director of Curatorial Affairs, shared with Hyperallergic that this exhibition is fundamentally a celebration of Rauschenberg's endless spirit of experimentation that seamlessly merged various mediums and disciplines. She emphasized that his work invites viewers to rethink the very essence of art, encouraging a spirit of innovation, risk-taking, and embracing the unexpected. Young also pointed out the ongoing mid-career retrospective of Rashid Johnson, titled A Poem for Deep Thinkers, as a testament to Rauschenberg's lasting influence. This exhibition draws from multiple disciplines, including literature, philosophy, and music, and reflects on contemporary Black culture, history, and identity through a variety of artistic expressions, such as spray-painted text canvases, sculptural installations made from black soap and shea butter, and video works. Johnson, who engages in performance, painting, sculpture, and more, is profoundly inspired by Rauschenberg's innovative methods and his diverse use of media, Young noted. In conjunction with Life Can't Be Stopped, a special performance program will highlight Rauschenberg's dance collaborations, featuring restaged works with the Trisha Brown Dance Company and the Paul Taylor Dance Company on October 15th, as part of the Guggenheim's Works in Process Performing Arts series. Maya Pontone, a staff news writer at Hyperallergic, originally from northern New Jersey, now resides in Brooklyn, where she covers daily news related to the arts and culture.